it was a completely new look when they played against Guild.
Yeah, and I'll give a lot more respect to FPX than I would to almost any team in the world. Like, they played unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, when I look at Team Liquid right now, I'll estimate them pretty highly coming into this map. Immediately, we're going to have aggression up short, and Yuppie taking the fight to them, but Nags is the one getting ahead in that, and now a paranoia of their own comes through for another. KRÜ are dominating in these duels, and Telsic, nothing but net. Man, it's just getting household dwarves farmed up, but a win's a win at the end of the day. Team Liquid come in with not a whole bunch. They decide not to go for the force buy. Instead, they're going to, I'm not going to say concede this one, because any round where Yumpy has got a Marshall,
but yes,
it's not conceded. It's very much contested.
I mean, Sheriff's on the board as well. A much slower approach this time around, seeing whether or not KRÜ going to overstep the mark. Nags should have a decent idea of where he can push forward, but Yumpy's drifting. You can see on the X-ray there, he's not holding this angle. He's going to get spotted. Yumpy just missing on the first hit, but good for the second. No way. Nearly.
I saw it happening.
I mean, look at the HP. Naxet is down to 4.
Yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous. Things that Yumpy's good at. Okay, this is a little bit dangerous as well. Kesnet not going to be able to get out of there. He has to try to take the fight up close, and look at that. Gorgeous 2 quick kills coming his way. That gets a little bit scary. Screams delivering shot after shot. Both of those were wall bangs, and now we end up with Yumpy and Scream to clutch it out. Well, that's a pretty powerful duo.
Actually, yeah, Klaus is going to be... Yeah, his barrel was spotted there. The jump spot going to confirm it. Scream holding close contact here. Klaus is just waiting for Delzik to get a little deeper. Yeah, looks like a paranoia comes through here, Mitch.
Great paranoia. Scream hasn't been spotted, though. He's down below, and that fight will not be won. Yumpy does his best for one. Oh, no way! At some point, of just every shot that Yumpy took with that Marshall in that round, just every shot that he took, because every shot he took hit someone. It was ridiculous.
I mean, it started off with the blind tags through smoke in mid as well. And
then another one from backside, and that was just insane. Okay, well, whew. Did they not want to pause after that? Can I call a pause? Is that possible? Tech pause? My heart. Well, he's a bit confident.
Yumpy immediately back to his roots there.
That was strange. I guess confidence really is a dangerous thing to have.
I mean, they're going to retrieve the Spectre there. Nagzet will pick it up, but rifles across the board elsewhere. Maybe that's just Yumpy out on a whim, trying to find something. But, I mean, it's drawn an extra player towards a site here for KRÜ.
Shadows traveling.
We'll stick with this for the time being, but again, it's going to be difficult if it's only really Delzik holding towards main here, and he's actually got him. He does slip behind the box. I was going to say, he might get caught off guard on the jump there. It's 30 seconds now.
Well, they're giving away that they're moving here. There's the utility moving towards the site. The drone clearing them close. Flash comes through, but no kill for it. Delzik, I'm up above. Good for the one. Oh, okay. Hello, Link. Nicely handled. I mean, that is a headhunter removed. Pretty powerful weapon to take out a play. Shock dart avoided. Almost traded on the player who fired it too. For a 2v3, Liquid should be in a pretty good spot to close this one.
And just getting closer and closer. Nagzet, though, actually will find the first on the way in, so another rifle removed here. Mazzino will get tagged up. Will be revealed as well. 41 HP. I mean, if you can find one of these kills, it'll be huge. Almost feel as if it's a big victory here, but yeah, Liquid.
Even when the player comes through the smoke on the back of the flash, they're able to take Klaus down, no problem, without letting it go too far. So,
but it's another round that it's almost ticking the box, right, for Liquid.
Exactly.
Recovered, right?
Exactly.
Recovered from almost an early mistake. So again, kind of take that one on the chin. Again, Liquid looking to, I was going to say Soulcast, don't go any deeper with the spike there, but looking to at least plant the seed of a B split. I don't think anything's noted on the back of that drone, actually, but Yumpy now will reveal it, or at least reveal his location towards short. This is all kind of debate the rotation, which they have. I mean, there's still 3 players for KRÜ committed towards A site. Again, that trap in pizza is still a huge indicator for KRÜ.
Yeah, it's a massive amount of information. It's going to allow them to rotate much quicker as well in through middle and market. They're about to detect a player in towards B main. You know, I like this, putting it nice and open and using the smoke, but never mind that detection. Ult coming through out of Scream. They're starting to move to the site. Here's Yuppie. This guy, he doesn't see smokes. He's on the site. No one's even looking. Kesnet does his best on backside. He's trying to kill his teammates at this point. Completely confused about where they can be, yet still, he's getting away with a few more shots through smokes and so on. The Team Liquid evidently want to fight towards B main early on. There are a lot of them here.
Stick that? No, he does cancel.
They've spotted that tour de force in play. That's an interesting spot. They've got the smoke up now, though, to cover it, and yeah, they haven't spotted it, so it's going to be a little bit of information for them to play with, I guess. You know, Klaus is going to be ready for this play back towards mid because they're not in B main, they're not pushing that, so there's only one other place they're likely to go.
Yeah, absolutely slaps him. Klaus looked good for the swing there, but now Liquid find themselves an advantage. The drone through going to confirm what I feel they should have already known here, but Yampy looking to pile on the pressure now with the Blade Storm.
He's got a judge to back him up too. Here we go, onto the site. The flash is good though. Oh, the right click isn't. Delzik ends up with 2 from that position. That looked like one and done, if even. Oh no! Oh, Kesnet, run away, my friend. This is getting a little bit scary for the 2v2. That could have been the round over and done with. Instead, there's still a little bit of a fight left to be had. The shots, he's only got 1 bullet left now. He's missed it as well. This is getting a little bit ludicrous.
Is this?
Team Liquid with 20 seconds left. They need to plant the spike. And they've got the time, they've got the space to do so. Kesnet's going in with a classic, and no one's covering it. The smoke had to be put down again. There's 10 seconds left, and the spike is dropped. But Link was kind of having a meander, right? Like looking towards the spawn when they hadn't actually cleared the laneway, and that left it. Oh, okay, that's not the nade.
Clean.
Oh.
Clean from Klaus.
Against pistols as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's only one. They still have an advantage here at least. Mazzino going to clear out a lot of space and vital information here. Whether or not they can retrieve the weapon. Let's see with the pings, that's the intention at least. Nags are desperate to police it though.
I mean, they could smoke it and grab it if they wanted to. Link still has smokes to play with. It's exactly what they're going to do. That's not exactly what they're going to do. That's quite a deep smoke, and Link gets taken down trying to peek out above.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was just wanted to hold on to them for in case they can get the weapon and then execute on site, but it's a little strange.
But why put it so deep? What's the advantage? Well, it only allows the guys up above to see you, right? It's a strange one.
I don't know. If you're asking me, I don't know.
Maybe it was a misclick. Well, look, 3-3 is where we're at. 2 versus 3 for Team Liquid, and they're finding B site. Well, maybe not open because they're going to be spotted by this trap, so that's going to get Kesnet sprinting to B.
Because they're going to be able to pick up the angle as well, but Chico will force him away. Shock dart to follow up. 13 seconds left. Liquid should be able to. They're not going to go for it now, especially with Nagset finding the kill.
Into the site.
I mean, KRÜ are winning on the way back in ahead of the plant coming down on B. Like I said, we talked about how long a member of KRÜ is able to survive in back site, but.
And it's not like it's just Kesnet, right? It's not like he's got a specific setup that lets him survive. We saw the same from Mazzino with a Bulldog, and he was running for his life half the time. But he was still able to pick them off.
This is key now. For Yampy coming forward and actually dealing with one of these traps, it does actually force KRÜ to spread a little thinner here. They can't bank, I guess, on that free information that's almost inherent from the traps being not dealt with previously. Again, he's got a deep trap towards B main, though, and still that safety TP. So they can still commit to holding A pretty deep. Liquid are now trying to plant the seeds, trying to pull KRÜ's rotations a little more proactively.
Well, I think they have to, considering what you just said, which is that we have seen KRÜ win the retakes before the plant even goes down. Well, that's because they're rotating so quickly. It's because they have that manpower and the utility on the site ready to go. So you take that information out of their hands, and all of a sudden they don't look. They don't know if there's a guy B made. They don't know if there's a guy Pizza right now. So they've got to commit players there. But they're gambling on A, and the gamble, well, it's the right one. You're gonna have Delzik just getting on out of there. Hunter's Fury tagging them all up. Oh, well, this round is easily KRÜ's. Text.
Soulcast and Link down to 45 and 44 HP. Like I said, the drone committed all the way through. There was no address towards Wine whatsoever. Spike down, unretrievable here. 14 seconds left. It's hold on to what you got. And again, a little bit of investment on the side as well. Hunter's Fury pivotal. Oh, okay, Kesnet with the knife out, thought he wasn't going to adjust there, and will find a console. Could be counter paranoia here. No, Delzik just looks to swing and Yampi dashes on, but again, now the fragment going to slow things down.
That's the delay that they needed.
How quick Nagsets here.
Already have their players ready to take these duels, and I think this is something for Team Liquid. They're going to spot pretty quickly once that drone goes through. You're going to see maybe 2 players there. The knife, or actually it's a flash about to come through. This is Klaus making a big play, but he's only good for 1. Team Liquid, with weak weapons on an eco, they overrun the B, or the A side, excuse me.
Reno and Kesnet now to try and recover this. Spike's still not down. Again, the door should be dealt with now, and that's going to relinquish a lot of the control they have. Kesnet actually swings through. He's going to find Yampi able to TP away. Soulcast gets caught now. It's all gone to pot. Scream, the last man standing for Liquid.
He's seen the barrel on the left. He knows where both of these players are. That's dangerous. Able to dodge at least on that first swing. Now they drop down, and he's good for the first.
Like that. Okay.
No,
right,
Scream.
Then. Yeah.
Every round, not like that, please. If he means just a win. Now look at the ultis to play with here. All right, okay, Nags. That's one way to play it.
Well, this is a new obstacle now. It's something else. You get the operator on the board. If Nagset does start to probe a little bit, look for these first bloods. There's something else now that Liquid have to deal with. They concede the first blood. What's the response?
Oh, the ulti actually stops Klaus from going for the flash. It stops the delay play that we've seen before.
They know he's in wine.
They seem to have a very good idea indeed. Delzik needs to make a move, and he's being pushed out into the open, taken down. Here comes the drone. 3 seconds left. They still have their nade to pop up above. No, they don't. Scream's gone. He's out of here. Ulti popped on the other side, so Team Liquid gonna have no utility as they make their way in here, but Navera doesn't need utility. He's got an operator in his hands. He's going out for a little bit more. No, he's not. He's tucked. He's waiting. Link coming on the flank. It's good to catch them off guard. Now they're in a 3v1, but instead, Link makes a huge play, saves the day, equalizes up, and it looks like Team Liquid are showing a heavy preference for A. They are coming in fast.
MP, given it his first time actually in a while, the KRÜ haven't even challenged it. Navera posted up, will find Nagset on the flank here, and this is feeling more comfortable. An absolute momentum shift here for Liquid.
Even got the back.
Yeah, Mazzino will fall here.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, fully blind.
Yeah, nothing you can really do about. Link's been unreal. 15-7 right now, and the impact of some of those plays. He had his 4K clutch. His big play up behind the A site. Nags taking some risks here. Oh, it almost pays off. Oh, that stung.
It could be the one really for Liquid to build behind now. And still have that utility. Kesnet posted up with the tour de force. Yeah, nobody from Liquid should entertain mid again now. They know that they're going to have the numbers advantage if they stack up and hit this site.
They're going to have a lockdown as well.
Yeah, Navera's coming back for the orb, yeah.
They've kept it the whole time. For KRÜ, they don't really have anything to deal with it. Not on this side of the map. Klaus is so far away, so that nade won't be coming through. The shock darts are already used up by Mazzino. No Hunter's Fury, so they pretty much have to concede it.
I mean, a kill here with the tour de force would slow him down, but yeah, it's not going to happen.
Right call to just back out of there, play the retake, and KRÜ have been very successful on B retakes, but they've always had a guy in backside, in boathouse, ready to take those fights to distract. You remember Nags getting the double kill. This is where we need to see, well, them find something else, and Klaus does it with a Spectre in hand.
Only just going down now. It's a 4v4. Kesnet punishes Yampi. This could fall apart now.
It looks like it might 2v4 to play. Navera. Not really going to have that angle. Oh, even blinded, the shot lands. Link down below, good for 1, and he knows they're coming in from the alley. Oh, he lands another, and on the last one, he'll falter. A sliver of health left for Mazzino.
Oh my KRÜ. And we talked about this briefly at the start of this map. I mean, straight away, look at this. Liquid is so proactive here, even with the pistol, the flash, the dash comes through. Look how much space they have. Delzik actually still wins that versus Yampi somehow. The Soulcast's going to respond with shock dart.
Naturally. Yeah, naturally. Just tucked up close, though. Link able to grab himself a frag before going down, keeping Team Liquid in the lead. Solkis tucking himself in on short, will maintain this control, but KRÜ are walking up mid. They're looking to split in through market. They've been spotted now. Nivera's just going to hold the control passive because they've pushed up into main. I think they're hoping that KRÜ won't suspect. That screen's got his flash ready. Good swing. No shot landed.
How?
It's Kesnet finding two.
How have KRÜ turned this around? Solcast now finds himself in a 1v2. Spike comfortable there. They have so much information on spawn as well. They're going to be able to just post up. And only a classic to work with.
Gun here.
Yeah, that one ain't much better for you.
Yeah, I have no idea how long, man. It was like a minute just stood there being flashed, being pushed. He was able to do it all. With that headhunter showing us a good first round. Team Liquid going to fight for those orbs.
Well, Yampi's got a Marshal. I know you're about to say it, but...
yeah, that'll get him an orb. That's one way to do it.
See if KRÜ can recover on the back of that. And still, 3-man hold towards A site here for Liquid. Actually, both members of Liquid on B side tucked up comfortably. Yeah, Spike heading solo towards B main. Yeah, they might try and sell a fake here towards A. Yeah, our drone comes through, and actually, yeah, the rotation does come through. Yampi's headed this way.
That's a big pull coming out of KRÜ. Smoke for top mid. Doors closed, but that won't take too long to break it on open. Team Liquid, though it does mean Yampi's going to be here ready to take that fight, but the shot won't land on the cross. For the smoke, nothing found either. Solkis goes down. The site is now theirs, and KRÜ should have an easy plant out of this one. Not taking the pace quite as slow when it comes to planting as Liquid were.
Re-smoke off spawn as well. There's no way back in for Liquid here. Klaus really doesn't like Delzo with his own fragment, but will make that much of a difference this time around. Not even going to give away an exit. I mean, also, conversely, Liquid don't really want to feed across too many ult orbs here, but they are going to swing through.
There's the flash screen, at least able to grab a trade, but this is where KRÜ come ahead when they've got these better weapons. 2 versus 1 with Link having to step it up, and the time is just way too low. See if he can cost them a little bit more.
You get mid and another lane just controlled by an operator. You can pretty much 3-stack towards the other side. And you get the information so early.
Speaking of information, Yumpi's just been spotted. They didn't know he's in the corner exactly, but found that out the hard way. Scream in for one more. But these pistols, man, they're
so
trading it
trades.
out back and forth. This is exactly what KRÜ wants in a round like this. Although Solkis is able to pick off another, and then...
If KRÜ are going to switch something up now, they need to find some sort of comfort. Slow approach, going to walk out from tiles here. Yampi going to swing. Dash back down to 54 HP. See what KRÜ can build on the back of this now, Mitch.
Stopping that early aggression is what I want to see from KRÜ. You know, don't want to let Team Liquid feel that little bit too comfortable going around for those duels. You can see why Yampi is forcing so heavily in. The blades are up a bit. Flash out for Nivera. Able to convert on it. The nade is good. He's not fully going to force Nags out of the corner, but he leaves himself. And KRÜ are starting to shift things over towards the B side. I mean, the spike is still outside of there, and they've pulled a lot of Team Liquid towards the A side.
They've pulled out so much utility as well. I mean, Scream's got nothing left here. Yampi does actually finally fall after that early damage. Knife destroyed, at least confirmation of presence on the other side. Still feel like KRÜ just, this is a pause to create a little bit of pressure, and they're still going to explode on the back of this.
Well, they've got the info. There's a player in towards Garden. They have even spotted Link now as well. Link's been phenomenal thus far, and he's coming out for another. I think slowing down for KRÜ, but they're shifting their focus, moving into the B site, realizing that the rotations have come through from Team Liquid. But here's the problem. Kesnet's going all the way through. He wants to poke and prod in towards the spawn, and Solkis thinks that he's here. A good read by Solkis with 10 seconds left. Mazzino will just about get that spike planted.
Klaus got the cross. Oh, Solkis just second-guessed it. That's lucky. Giving away another kill there could have been detrimental to Liquid's retake here.
5 left till recon.
Scream's so far away, though. They should know where both of them are.
Scanning ahead.
They're going to make some noise here, allow Scream to come in on the backstab. They know that Mazzino's around this area, but really they just want to run the clock down, but now he's made a step. Klaus knows there's a player into his right. He spotted the one in the alley, but they don't clear the left corner, and Klaus is able to get him. He only had 4 kills going into that round, so he's certainly having a bit of a morale boost for that. And KRÜ pumped the brakes immediately. They know that Team Liquid will have some weaknesses, and they might try to make up for that with some aggression, but in fact, it's the opposite. Team Liquid are playing deep defaults and just allowing KRÜ to take whatever control they want in the early stages.
I think just Mazzino noted on the back of that. Yeah, you can see he's suppressed. Again, KRÜ happy to post up now. Not committing anything in the early round. Smoke off the drone here at least to slow down any progress through A main. Actually, Yampy will get tagged here, so confirmation of the second player. You can see how look how deep Navera's playing, just on the back of Klaus having that null command available. He wants to make sure his utility's available if they decide to death ball in onto A site. But it's looking like they're hitting the rotation. They didn't like something on the other side of that. Soulcast will be called upon here. He's tucked in next to switch.
This really isn't a good position to get multiple
players.
players.
Not at all.
And if you don't have anyone in market or spawn providing that cover, he's even being detected. He's being blinded. They haven't seen him still.
Checked.
Oh,
okay.
God. Well, at least they dealt with him eventually.
Actually, no command popped on the way back in here. Yampy just swinged out. He will get traded eventually. Klaus will find Scream as well. Just Link left here for Liquid. And a lot to do with the Sheriff.
Maybe a little bit too much to do. 1v3, some heads need to be found. Delzik is low.
Oh. This round we haven't seen them explore anywhere on the map. Yeah. So they don't even really have any opportunity to say, right, let's try and catch off, you know, Mazzino when he's trying to dart off or when he's droning somewhere. If Nagzet's swinging mid, let's try and punish that. Liquid haven't learned anything yet.
Starting to run out of time. As we said, this round is normally a throwaway with a lot of weak weapons, but that Blade Storm mixed in there, maybe they can make something work.
Look at the minimap again, man. That's just nobody probing anywhere. And KRÜ are reading this perfectly, right? It's waiting for an overstep from Liquid, right? Almost forcing an error on their part.
What do you even read into when you see that smoke? I mean, I think certainly it looks like that's going to be an A play. It's not the kind of thing you smoke if you're going to push B. But it seems almost too telegraphed. You know, it's where you're kind of like, are they trying to fake us out here? But no, they are in fact moving to this side, and well, Klaus pops his ulti and goes down right away. Good kill by Link, but it's not really a kill. That player can still be taken back up, and that he will be. Putting the numbers just down 1, but Navera comes in with another. The Sheriff's starting to do some heavy lifting. Klaus gets tagged up, and I'm starting to get worried to flash over. Well, the smoke's sadly not going to allow anyone to be blinded up. That shock dart took down Klaus. Oh, this is looking a little bit rough. They've even popped the Hunter's Fury on Mazzino. I'm very surprised with that.
Desperation to try and recover it here, but Mazzino down to 15 HP. They've got to just commit to holding on here. Actually, Mazzino might even fall because Yampy's going hunting. We'll find the right click and some.
It's nuts.
You want to
21 and 12.
Play.
Considering the names that are on his team, Navera, Scream, Yumpy, like, that's huge for Link. Doing the Brits proud for sure. Team Liquid, 3 players on B this time. One of the few times they're not stacking heavier towards A in the early stages, and that's when KRÜ decide to make a move towards this side of the map. They've already got control over market. They've broken the door as well, but that only allows Team Liquid to stay in these positions now that they know there's been pressure around here. Oh, we have a little shock dart coming through to destroy some utility. Get rid of those alarm bots and nanos.
They're still posted up though, and with Link obviously towards Wine, they can hold formation for the time being. Who's on the other side? Yeah, it's Yampy that's actually pushed in. So again, KRÜ creeping closer and closer now, and actually drifting towards short here. It's looking like A is going to be the end goal. Okay, Scream on a bit of a wild swing through the smoke there, but actually it's pulled the rotation now. Nagzet's in position to read these audio cues as well.
That's huge information. Sulkas still able to grab himself a kill. Nagzet! Oh, that's awkward. The entire Blade Storm misses, and Team Liquid get to keep their advantage was where I was going with that. But yeah, I guess not. Link is on the back side, so they shouldn't expect a second player to already be here, and that's where Yumpy, look, with 10 seconds left, all he has to do is provide that little bit of cover for Link. He barely even needs it. Textbook, 6 seconds left, round is over, and Team Liquid have pushed up to 9. And you mentioned earlier, KRÜ's economy wasn't in the best of spots. Look, Kesman's doing great damage here. I mean, he's only got a classic. He didn't.
Just getting caught basically with his hands down his pants in spawn and still isn't punished.
Through a smoke as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't, you know, can't blame him too much for that one. And we're going to have a very early knife going over towards Market. KRÜ want to up the pace completely, maybe this time deciding to go all the way through on this split for the B site. That's where Yumpy's going to have a test. Scream, in fact, the one to find that kill. Of course, Yumpy pulls out that shorty. Clouds 30 HP. Oh, that bullet, it grazed him, but he'll go down eventually. Navarro with a quick double as this round falls apart for KRÜ. 2v4, he's stuck in wine and he pops it. That was serious desperation play. Great shot by Yumpy. Back over towards the site, ready to set up again. And now he's blinded up. All right, so that causes some problems. But they haven't managed to make it out of main.
Yeah, exactly. It's to force him off that angle, and they achieve nothing on the back of it. Isn't it somehow, though? Managed to slip the net past the utility of Navarro. He's in a deadly position here.
They should expect this to be possible with the fact that utility went down, with Navarro giving it up, but that timing is hard to read. They do well to at least take him down. Spike's going to come into play, but with a 2v5, excuse me.
Last player standing.
1v5. Yeah, it's a tough one to win out for poor old Delzik, and not the best of angles. 11 on the board for Liquid. And they've taken the lead. What a comeback.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, just keep an eye on Mazzino. Whether or not, yeah, see, they're not even.
No. Is Kesnet going to realize that his trap hasn't actually seen him? Okay, that it's not out wide enough. I think he did. Yes, he knew what he was up against.
Yumpy still goes for that. Of course he does. I mean, even at 11-10, you can always count on Yumpy to do something Yumpy-esque.
You gotta. That's what we know him for. Take the space, take the plays. This time around, it hasn't quite worked out. B-side under threat, and well, Solkas rolls the dice as well, follows it up. Assuming the rotate would have come through to the A side, that they were,
yeah,
leave it open, but no.
I'm not sure about that one, but whether or not even there's a plan here around the lockdown, but I mean, it's a 3v5.
What a play for 11-10, man.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling.
Such a strange time to pull it out.
I'm not sure about the second swing there from Solkas. Again, KRÜ haven't really necessarily been aggressive towards B main. It's been towards short or A. So what are you expecting to find there?
They've got the money if they wanted to go for this to buy up next round, certainly. Maybe the one after, especially if Volts come on. But I do respect the decision to just play this as a save. Navarro hasn't done a great job of that, but the other two are on the other side, looking to carry these weapons forward.
Cover going up.
That's got 9K.
This could be a real curveball, actually. I mean, for the first time now, Liquid are exploring A main. They're actively holding it here with Yumpy on the operator. Navarro posted up the other side of it, but the first one goes wide.
So dead.
That's a big miss. Kesnet coming in now with the tour de force, looking to catch some heads. The rest of the team making their way through middle. They've already destroyed the alarm bot there. Now we look at the side itself. Well, Scream, he's able to tuck down below. That's an odd position to be in. Why would you even clear it? He's able to grab himself too, and then they only barely deal with him. The site is overrun, and Team Liquid will have to fight back in a 2v3.
It's Yumpy and Link now eventually making their way over from A site, but again, with Nagzet here, I don't even think he noted whether he wasn't there, but Yumpy going to dash on. We'll get the swap storm as well. Ultimates are plenty. Solkas the only one missing. I gotta start seeing them lean on this. The lockdown's still there. Scream with an ult command as well.
I was gonna say, yeah, a disadvantage with Scream having to play the Guardian. A bit of poor economy management from Team Liquid that's led to that. We said in the previous round, obviously, and even before that, there were opportunities to level out the economy a little bit more. But at the same time, when it's Scream playing with this weapon, you can definitely give him a little bit of slack. Having to play light shields as well, though.
I think going to cancel that to avoid the drone.
He tried, but
on it, yeah.
It was too early.
Oh, no, he messed up the TP as well.
Yikes.
Oh, that's tough.
At 12-11.
Of course, where he TPs to. Nags is just like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, how you doing? I was holding that, actually. Yeah. This is a bit of a difficult situation for Team Liquid. They don't want to push up, having seen what happened before. The rotations coming out of the B site leave the turret out of commission for now.
Screens preemptively popped his ult as well.
30 seconds left.
But that's the ult gone, and now they're going to take their moment to push.
I don't even think there was any contact on the back of that.
Those shots not landing for Scream. He's being revealed on the back of the site. He's being naded out. He's being killed by Delzica's got up on top of the box. Navera does well, though, catching them on the cross.
10 seconds left.
Oh, he's running!
No way, Navera!
What is that play, Navera? Delzic is like, he's being shot in the side.
Like,
he doesn't even
why?
turn. He's like, no, how could there even be someone there? Wow. Well, OT now kicking off round 25 between these two teams. We said if half number 2 is anything like half number 1, we'd be in for a treat. Well, it was exactly like it. 6-6, 6-6. And now we play. For those of you that don't know, we're going to be going until someone leads by 2, swapping back and forth after every round. Everyone starts 3 ult orbs away from their ultimate, and Team Liquid are, as you can see on the attack side, looking to split in through B. But again, they're going to have to deal with this utility. It's something they spotted in regulation and that they're looking to deal with coming into OT.
It's the same thing again, though. The Owl drone immediately, in response to that trap being dealt with. Doesn't pull the rotation just yet. Kesnet will avoid detection, playing a little bit deeper here. So a couple of adjustments here on both sides, and actually the TP to back side this time around.
Now, this means Kesnet is stuck in Boathouse. He's not going to be able to get out of there with his TP, but he has teammates now coming into play. And Team Liquid's pace has been the problem again and again. They haven't been able to get to the site. And they haven't been able to deal with Kesnet on the back of it either. There's 2 for him in Boathouse. He dodges the blind. And as they try to cross over and deal with him, as we said, teammates are rotated in. They're ready to play. Kesnet taking 3, and he's still alive. He's popping his ult and everything. What a lunatic.
Liquid just need to commit. Just push lane. Get onto site, clear it. Because it's almost like one will drop, then the second drops. Look at that drop in. Yampi will actually find Nagzet pretty quickly at the start of this round, so giving it a very early advantage to Liquid.
KRÜ's response?
Yeah, KRÜ's response is pace.
They instantly destroy that utility as well. Far too used to where Navera's putting it down. The blind comes in for Link. He TPs to back site and has support from up above. Nano Swarm's buying them that little bit of extra time, stopping the player coming out of main. And a good angle for Navera there. He's able to grab 1, but there's players right down below him, and it's getting a little bit scary with the side angle for Klaus. But he's traded out, keeping it into an advantage for Team Liquid, who will now look to play that retake.
I see Delzic down to 52 HP. Yampi getting closer and closer. We'll find one now. Just Kesnet left to do it. Yampi finds his 3rd. Liquid will tie things up. We go again, Mitch.
That we do. Lock and load round number.
They have to completely flip the script if they want to find some success on their attacking half. Attacking round, sorry.
Well, as they come on into the defensive side, let's see what KRÜ are going to be aiming for. Again, we get Kesnet playing quite aggressive in B main. He has a TP behind him, and he's running up on Navera, trading
elbow.
turret Timmy for Kesnet's life. And Kesnet's the guy that's held Boathouse almost every time they've gone B. So that's a pretty good kill to have.
I was just looking there. I was like, yeah, it is Yampi. The door is closed. The drone comes through. Yampi breaks it. I mean, that's just heartbreaking.
It's on the back of Kesnet going down. They just lose so much information.
Such a huge gap.
And even though Klaus finds Link, who has...
No way.
No way. They saw him. They saw him? They saw him. Did they not see him? Did they not see him? Oh!
They didn't see him, Mitch.
Oh, Nag's able to get one.
No.
This is getting a little bit scary. Team Liquid, they finally got B. They finally dealt with Boathouse. Now the post plant, something we haven't got to see from them all too often on this side of the map. And I'm scared. I'm starting to see Solka step forward. The operator is patiently holding it, but the smoke will block him off. A flash popping over. A recon, I think, ready to pop on out. And a good peek. Well timed by Scream and Yampi. Taking those frags, leaving Klaus alone. He's even being wall banged, and I don't think he has a clue where Solkas is. A tough clutch with 3 bullets left, down to the classic low time and 5 HP.
It's the round concluded on the back of just the 1 kill, really.
We said the pressure was mounting on KRÜ, being pushed to these OTs again and again, but now their back's really against the wall. Playing it cautious, they're revealing Yampi early. He had a lot of success on those mid duels. This time shifting it up, and they know that he's going to be coming towards short. Does he actually swing that right into Nags? That's a free kill.
There.
See what the next step is here for KRÜ. They're going to pause just to see if there's any further pressure from Liquid coming through. Again, playing pretty deep now. You know, will hightail his way towards B. Again, as soon as that alarm bot goes off, should pull Scream back towards B. But again, the timing
Revealing area.
could be detrimental for them. The Soulcast recon bolt is destroyed. It's only the wall to slow things down here, Mitch.
It's not going to be easy to hold on control, but KRÜ managed to do it again and again. Recon popped up, desperately trying to just add a little bit more utility for his opponents to deal with Soulcast.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he's not spotted on the back of the side, and they saw Nivera, but somehow that wasn't communicated. The numbers, though, do stay in favor of KRÜ. They've got the plant down, and Team Liquid will have to play the retake.
Oh, no.
That timing could not have been worse.
It ultimately relies on Nivera just going huge and like finding 3 kills.
Well, we're kicking things off with a familiar setup coming out of KRÜ, the aggression coming out from Nags that we saw Yumpy attempt just 3 rounds ago. But he's not seeing anyone just yet. Yumpy hasn't stepped forward until the smoke pops, and now he's going to take his moment to try and peek on out.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get suppressed there.
Very nicely handled. That's mid-control for Team Liquid at very low cost.
This is almost an attempt to deny Yampy from dealing with this trap, right? Again, that previous round, it was almost a freebie on the back of the kill onto Kesnit, but same thing again. Our drone comes through, he's going to clear the space. And now Liquid have an opportunity to at least re-aggress behind this.
And I think that was exactly the intention. You saw Yumpy go to short and completely concede the control. They all hid from the recon so that at this point, KRÜ think there's nobody around middle. And in fact, well, there won't be, because Team Liquid are looking for a 5-man B main push. With 35 seconds left, the drone is only now going through. There's still utility there for KRÜ. I mean, this is going to be tough.
It is very late in the day here.
Open the door. I don't even know if they've noticed they've opened the door. Yumpy traded out in the 1-for-1. Kesnit just keeps on delivering in the site. Well, it might be given up, but they're fighting from the alley. Team Liquid, they're doing well with 10 seconds left. Nags tries to deny that spike plant. He can't get in on time. Now has to play the clutch all by his lonesome. Team Liquid have him suppressed as well, but look at the HP. Both of these players.
Really areas of contact, but we're actually seeing a major switch up actually with Soulcast to be the one to initially greet any swing from mid. Yampy committed towards B main, and Kesnit's been fairly passive in terms of holding outside here. This time around he does actually have Delzik.
So Kesnit actually put down one of his traps and it got destroyed, and I'm fairly certain it was Yumpy's shorty that destroyed it. Now you hear that shorty,
yeah, exactly.
you know who's there. You know, and that's why he was pushing up in B main, shorty broke and he went, no, I'll just step back,
Yeah,
I'll just hold it.
I'll hold
it
it
from
spawn.
back in. See if he pushes up, see if they can get that control. In the end, he doesn't, and Kesnit wants to make a sneaky play.
Here.
Going to deal with the utility, create a little bit of pressure, but Soulcast still kind of on floating duty back and forth. Still very, very deep B main control here, and actually Scream playing in tandem with Yampy. Soulcast will spot out Klaus at least in mid.
I love the setup in B main because it's so likely that KRÜ move towards there. I can see from Liquid's perspective why they think that counterplay is going to come in, but they're just too scared of that operator, and rightly so. Walking into the A site where there's just 3 players, but Link on the site, he's being huge. He uses his paranoia to start. Nivera is already in and doing damage. Although he falls, Link's there to pick up the slack. The operator of Nags, though, beautiful. 10 seconds left. They needed that kill. Now they can find the plant.
So that's 3v3 though. And really, if Yampy can swap out a weapon, I don't think he's can with him going towards short here. And that's the only thing that really hinders them on this retake. It's going to be him to have to deal with the door as well. That's going to slow things down massively for Liquid.
Okay, nade coming over. That's not forcing anyone out of position just yet. All the while, they're hoping Yumpy can work an angle. Here, he's gone onto the site! Dashing in! How is he still alive?
There's no way!
I'm absolutely perplexed. Kesnit left in the 1v2. The defuse baits him into the open, and just like that, what a way for it to end as well. Was that the most Team Liquid? Oh my god, have they not got it?
Team
Oh my god!